Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Paul, aka Modern Reefer, and today we're going to take a look at my new precision needle valve. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the valve that I currently have. This is the needle valve that's controlling the effluent drip rate down into my sump area, and this is coming from the calcium reactor. But this one has been giving me issues with inconsistent drips, and so I've decided to replace it with this new unit here. And this one is actually all plastic construction, but it's more precise, so I can actually fine-tune it a bit better than the old one. So in this video, what I'm going to do here is just show you my sump area and go through the process of getting that old one replaced with the new one. Alright, so here is my sump area, and I started off by taking off the door right there just to give myself some room, since the camera was pretty close up to the sump, and I wanted to give myself a bit of room right there on this side. So there it is. What I'm doing is I'm taking off these two velcros that I have that is holding the old needle valve onto the feed line, and I wanted to make sure I had room in there, so I was trying to figure out where to cut it with my paradise. So there it is, shutting off the water feed, and then I was going to figure out how to stop the water from the effluent from dripping into my tank. But I tried one of those pliers that locks in place, and I tried to go through and get that going. There it is, crimping it on, but it started leaking from the second chamber because the hose was being tilted to the side, and so I had to take that off. And then by the time I did that, my sump light went off, so I had to turn that back on. And but then the pressure within the calcium reactor and the chamber itself actually dropped a bit, and so I just proceeded with cutting the tubing so that I can get my new needle valve in its place. So there it is. So I cut that one off, and now I'm putting the new one on, making sure that the label on that black knob is upright so that I can see it when I'm looking at it. All right, and what I did here was I used the O tubing and put that on the bottom side. That way I can control the drip straight down into the water itself, and so overall it'll just be cleaner. Instead of dripping from high up, it could be as close to the water level as possible and just dripping straight down. And then this is what I normally do. I just like that Velcro to be on there so that it's held in place, so that the needle valve is not moving. So I have that there, and the next thing I'm going to do here is I usually like to measure out my effluent drip, and so I use a graduated cylinder. I adjust the knob, give it some flow, and then I use a graduated cylinder to measure out my effluent for about a minute. So I use the stopwatch on my phone, set it for 60 seconds, and then I go through and measure it out to see what kind of flow I'm getting for that whole minute. And I had to do that a few times because the first time around, I'm not sure exactly where it is on the needle valve. I had looked at the drips coming out from that tubing, and it looks about right, but based on the measurement from the graduated cylinder, it was a little bit off. So I had to go back in, readjusted the needle valve, and then measured it again. So I did that a few times, and then I finally got it dialed in. But I do want to say that overall this is a pretty nice unit here for around $20. You can't go wrong with this. It beats the old one that I have, and I had this on my old Geo reactor, and it worked out really well. So that's why this time around I decided to go this route, just for the time being, because I did get the Camor calcium dosing pump just for more consistent drips into my tank. but that's not in yet. It's actually on back ordered. So I'm not going to have that anytime soon. So what I'm doing here is I am just going to use this precision needle valve for now. And who knows, if I like this, I might just keep this and not set up the actual doser from Chemour. But for now, I'm going to go with this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, if you're running this same unit or not, or if there's even a better option out there. I mean, I don't know. This is the one that I've used in the past and I liked it. And so I decided this time around to swap out the one I have with this unit, because it'll give me more accuracy and better control of my flow. So again, guys, just thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you guys all in the next video. And for now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section and I will get back to you. All right, thanks guys.